Honorable Visitor, the President of this convocation, Professor Bijoy Mukherjee, Chief Guest, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar, Janab Tejashwi Prasad Yadav, Guest of Honor, Honorable Minister of Revenue and Land Reforms of Bihar, Janab Alok Kumar Mehta, Guest of Honor, Honorable Minister of Education, Government of Bihar, Professor Chandrasekhar, Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Ahmed Al-Karim, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Akhilesh Kumar, Treasurer of Al-Karim Educational Trust Patna, Professor Taskeen Ahmed Raza, Directors of Al-Karim Educational Trust Patna, Professor Sayyid Muhammad Karim, Janab Muhammad Parvez Shams, Member of Al-Karim Educational Trust Patna, Janab Qazi Naseem Ekta, Members of Governing Body, Janab Muhammad Irshadullah, Professor Muzammil Hassan, Professor Shivesh Ranjan, Janab Rahul Kumar Thakur, Member of Board of Management, Janab Muhammad Khurshid Alam, Dean Faculty of Medicine, Professor Ram Bilash Gupta, Dean Faculty of Pharmacy, Professor Afroz Alam, Dean Faculty of Nursing, Professor Khem Chand, Director of School of Information Technology and Management, Janab Ghazi Danish Ahmed, Director of School of Paramedical and Allied Health Sciences, Professor Muhammad Azaz Zafar, Chief Finance and Accounts Officer, Janab Tanveer Ahmed, Registrar, Janab Hazanuddin Ansari, dignitaries, parents, family members, friends, faculty members, non-teaching staff, members of the media, and our current and future graduates. It is with great pleasure that I welcome everyone present here and who are watching us online at the second convocation ceremony of Al-Karim University, Katihar. It is also with great pleasure that I thank and welcome our chief guest and guests of honor for their presence at the convocation. Could you please have a huge round of applause for our chief guest and guest of honor. Thank you. It does not seem long since we were present on the same stage last year, congratulating first graduates of our university. As the work of Al-Karim University continues in the academic sphere, with the support of Honorable Visitor, Honorable Chancellor, Honorable Vice Chancellor, members of Al-Karim Educational Trust Patna, Governing Body, Board of Management, Academic Council, University Administration, faculty and non-teaching staff, and other boards and committees, it gives me great pleasure to say that today again, we have graduates who, in line with the university's vision, are ready to embark upon the journey, not just with skills, but also with the human values that they should carry with themselves for their own and for the society at large. Could we please have a huge round of applause for our postgraduate medical graduates. So today, what I'm about to speak about is something I have already addressed in one of the programs at the university. However, I feel it is very apt to enlighten the same to the graduates. So let me start by asking you a question. When a patient visits you, or you visit a hospital as a patient, what do you think, in general, is one common underlying aspect in both scenarios? So I repeat, when a patient visits you, or you visit a hospital as a patient, what do you think, in general, is one common underlying aspect in both scenarios? The answer is that in both cases, in general, the patients and the healthcare workers are unknown to each other. And despite this, the patients allow the healthcare workers to assess and diagnose them and provide treatment. The underlying reason, the significant reason, but not the obvious, behind that is trust. That is the trust between the patients and the people in the medical profession. In other words, the moment patients allow you to assess and diagnose them and provide treatment, they are essentially entrusting their life to you. So I will not go into the depths of how you can ensure that this trust is never broken, as you are well aware of it. However, briefly, I will remind you of one of the major factors that contribute to the intended patient outcome that contributes to maintaining this trust, that is communication. And therefore, you must consistently develop the ability to understand the pain that the patients are going through, as it will help you to communicate with them with empathy. And that has the capacity to contribute to healing in ways you are already aware of. The university shall always expect you to ensure that this trust between the patients and the people in the medical profession is never broken, and act accordingly and hence you shall succeed to levels, very high levels, and contribute to medical fraternity at large. Let you ponder upon a few questions. Have you ever thought about why we have the rights guaranteed in the Constitution of India, such as right to education, right to equality, freedom of speech and expression, etc., or why you have the free will to choose your path in life, or why you are able to have your say in the democratic system? So these rights or freedoms are the pillars that shape the structure of the society we live in, that allow us to take our life forward. The existence of these rights or freedom has been possible because of the individuals whose names are imprinted in our hearts and minds. Obviously, these individuals consisted of people from various backgrounds and strata of the society who represented the diversity of our great nation. Needless to say, these individuals largely comprised the politicians who had the vision to shape the structure of the nation. So how do you think they were able to envision and implement these? The answer is that these politicians had the ability to work with the right mindset. They understood the responsibility that they were entrusted with. They ensured that they were aware of the surrounding. And needless to say, they worked hard with dedication. So my intent behind this explanation is to bring to you understanding about the need to be aware and be involved in politics directly or indirectly. When I say directly, it means contributing by being aware of the happenings in the political scenario and being active in electoral politics. And when I say indirectly, it means contributing by being aware of the happenings in the political scenario, so that when you are aware and involved, you can make informed decisions and contribute positively to the discussions that you have with your family and friends and with the people in the politics, which has a cascading effect into the narrative. In addition, politics is one of the major factors that shape the structure of the society. It is what either stops you or lets you choose your path in life. It is what provides you with the rights or takes away your rights. And it affects you, either positively or negatively, every single second of your life, whether you believe it or not. So being aware is necessary, as in this digital age, day in, day out, we are consistently fed with information that is both right and wrong, that is both constructive and destructive. Being aware of both sides and choosing the right one is bestowed upon you, as it will aid you in arriving at a conclusion by logic and reason, and help you decide through the democratic system how you want the society to be shaped for the welfare of the diverse groups who together make us one. And therefore, as a citizen, you must be aware and be involved directly or indirectly in politics. You might have heard an acronym, VUCA, and this acronym precisely describes the state of the world we are living in, that is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous world, facing the crisis of leadership around the globe, and overcoming it is a challenge for the current generations, and that is being discussed widely across international platforms. Crisis of leadership in areas such as healthcare, education, poverty and hunger, climate change are a cause of concern, and the underlying reason for this crisis is lack of trust. For instance, as per the United Nations report, 82.8 crore people were affected by hunger around the globe in 2021 alone. And according to International Food Policy and Research Institute, the number of Indians at risk of hunger in 2030 is estimated to be 7.39 crore. And if climate change variable is taken into account, it is expected to increase to 9.06 crore. According to WHO and UNICEF report, about 50% of the healthcare centers around the globe lack basic hygiene facilities such as water, soap, or alcohol-based handler. And these healthcare centers are utilized by about 385 crore people. And about 68.8 crore people among the 385 crore people are given healthcare facilities that do not have any hygiene services. That increases the rate of infection. As per India Skills Report 2022, only 48.7% of the youth of India is overall employable. The reason I told you these figures is because the university wants you to be aware that the world you are going into needs a lot of hard work and dedication, and you must ensure whatever influence you might hold in your lifetime, you shall work upon overcoming the crisis of leadership, both individually and at a scale in your power for a better future. As we grow, the experiences that you would have gotten may overwhelm you. However, it will be your responsibility at that time to not let that experience become a cause of egotism. And therefore, you must, using your experience, nurture young talents for their tomorrow to ensure the society is kept away from facing a crisis of leadership, and hence the importance of leaders in various professions to ensure the well-being of the society. As you depart for your life forward, always remember the motto of the university, that is Rabbi Zidni Ilma, which has been taken from the Holy Quran, and it means, O Lord, increase me in knowledge. And hence, you must always be lifelong learners. So reiterating the points that I made in my commencement speech today, you must ensure that the trust between the patients and the people in the medical profession is never broken. You must be aware and be directly or indirectly involved in politics to ensure welfare of the diverse groups who together make us one. You must ensure that you create leaders for tomorrow to keep the society away from facing crisis of leadership. And in line with our motto, Rabbi Zidni Ilma, you must always be lifelong learners. Congratulations and welcome to the alumni community of Al-Karim University, Katihar. I hope you have treasured your memories and learnings of the precious student life and experience. Thank you very much.